Sony ZV-1. Is it maybe the perfect vlogging camera? I don't know. I have no idea. But in today's video, I am going to walk you through if I think this is the perfect vlogging camera setup or not. I receive a lot of questions on social media from followers and also from people in my network that I know personally, and they ask me what gear and what camera should I use for social media like LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, for all these platforms. My quick and honest answer is mostly that you only need your cell phone. People do not get super excited about this because they feel that they need something more. And yes, I can understand that, but just to keep started, just to start is the first step. And don't get overwhelmed with a lot of equipment and gear. So the mobile phone is the perfect choice for basically everyone that are starting out. You need to learn storytelling and you need to learn that process first. And then the mobile phone is really accessible. Everyone brings it with you, brings it with them all the time, constantly. So you can always create with that. You do not need to be blocked from creating. But if you want to take it to the next step and you are not satisfied with my answer, I am going to try out the new Sony ZV-1 now. The right direction. And I'm going to try this out and see if this can be something for all you people out there that wants to vlog, wants to do your own social media content on LinkedIn, TikTok, and whatever platform you are on. As it says on the box here, it says it's made for vlogging, so it's perfect, they say, or in the commercial, they say that this is really good for vloggers and content creators all around the world. And I have some criteria that I want this camera to do, so I hope it will fit my needs for this purpose. And let's see if I can recommend this camera for you as a first vlogging camera or first content creator camera. Yeah, let's see if that can replace your mobile phone. And guys, this is not a technical review. I am going to do a review where we're going to look at the basic, the fundamental of content creation. I'm not going to go into settings and all this more complicated stuff, because for me, just to start to create is a whole other chapter. This is a guide for you who wants to do just a little bit This is a guide for you to just do slightly better videos than your mobile phone and see if this camera is something for you as a content creator to start with. Okay, let's continue. Let's take a quick look on this camera right from the box, what it comes with and what it's included in the package. Don't forget, guys, to help me with the algorithm on this video. If you like it, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment if you are trying Sony ZV-1 or what you think is the best vlogging camera out there. Sony, please. Honestly, Sony, please make it up to 2021. You do not need a manual. Just use your QR code. You have a QR code. That is the only thing you need during 2021. Microphone poof in here. Battery. Cable. And the camera. Ooh. I also bought this hand grip or this tripod or what to call it that comes with this camera. You need to buy it separately, but I think this can be a good, yeah, it's made together so you are set up for success for your content creation. So let's take a look inside this box to see what it comes with. The grip. Seriously, something more, a little bag. I I also bought an extra battery for this camera because I do not want to run out of battery when I'm outside shooting, of course. Let's talk some prices, shall we? For this camera, I paid 8,490 kroner. And for this grip, I paid 2,290 kroner. And for the extra battery, I paid 600 Swedish kroner. It's a basic setup that I hope will do the work. Are you as excited as I am to try this baby out? Well, let me know in the comments, me too, that you are also excited to try this little baby out. It's snowing! Woohoo! Perfect to try this out. But either way, the first thing I am looking for when I'm out in the field is that a camera should be really fast to start up. And that is something I really look into when I want to buy a new camera. My 1DX Mark is kind of slow if I like to my standards. My GoPro is quite slow. So let's take a look if this one is fast or if it's slow. Very fast. And it's ready to shoot. One thing that is basically a rule when you are shooting is that you always have, you know, an extra microphone, and you are not using the inbuilt microphone that the camera is providing you. But they say that this one you can use the inbuilt microphone without any problems. So let's try it out and see how that is working. Okay, so let's try it out. So now I'm using the inbuilt microphone in the Sony ZV-1. And my passion is my videography, filmmaking, and content creation. And now, my friends, I am using my Røde micro mic, and yeah, I think it's a little bit windy though, so maybe it's not showing the perfect sound. But either way, this is the Røde mic on my ZV-1 Sony camera. And now I'm shooting with my ordinary iPhone 11 Pro, so maybe you can hear the difference in sound. Hey you! If you haven't pressed the follow button on my channel yet, you absolutely have to do that, because you do not want to miss out the next video on this one maybe, or upcoming videos that I'm going to produce for you to be a better filmmaker, content creator, social media person, whatever. You do not want to miss out the future video I'm going to post, so put on the notification bell and press on subscribe, please. Okay, let's go into color grading, because something I do is that I'm color grading. I shoot in D-Log often, so I turn down the saturation, I turn down everything on my camera, so I have full control over the color in my videos. But for a newbie and someone new that are going out to shoot, I would recommend you to have a camera that have good quality picture styles, and that the colors are already good inside the camera. And they say that this camera is good for that. So I was thinking to compare the colors in this, just out from the camera colors, compare it to my iPhone to see how it looks like, because I think that this can be really good for newbies, for new people that are just starting out. But the option in here you can also find to shoot in D-Log, so you have full control over your colors and can color grade as you like. But it's a beginner camera. We will see how it looks like, so you don't need to color grade. So here it looks like color profile. Something else I really liked with this camera is that I saw it has an ND filter inside the camera. So if you compare it to my camera, I want to show you here. I have an ND filter outside the camera here. It's a variable ND filter, so I can change it depending on how dark or how light it is outside. So if you do not know what an ND filter is that it helps you to keep your settings. If you want to have a shutter speed of 150 and you want to have an open or more closed aperture, you can have your same settings instead of exposing for me and then overexpose the sky. So it helps you to compensate and expose properly, because when you are exposing for me, when I'm talking, then you're going to overexpose the sky and the sky is going to be blown out. So it's going to be very white, and that is something you do not want to have. Of course, you want to have it balanced. So the ND filter is going to help you to create that. This is with ND filter on, and this is off. You can see the big difference between ND filter on and off. And when you are out shooting in a very sunny day, this is perfect to have in hand, I have to say. Next up is the grip. So the grip that I bought to this camera, it comes to a set, as I said. It is the camera and the grip, and that is the perfect vlogging setup. One thing though, Sony, think again. Why have you put your battery beneath the grip? This is a huge mistake that I think a lot of vloggers is going to be irritated on, because when you are out shooting and your battery dies and you have to remove this grip in order to change it, that is not super effective, guys. Think again, Sony, think again. You have a movie button, so you can start a recording, you can take a photo very easily, you can have manual settings, you can lock it, and you can zoom in and out. For everyone that wants to go into filmmaking and wants to go into content creation, and someone that wants to just shoot more videos, is this camera allowing you to advance? If you know what I'm saying. I saw that in manual mode you can control your ISO, your aperture, your shutter speed, you can control your colors through D-Log. So my professional side say that yes, you can absolutely advance here, and you can learn how to use different settings before you go up to like a 1DX Mark 1DX Mark II that I have shooting with right now, and then you can start practicing on this one and then go over to a more expensive camera and put more money into that. And I love that I can advance on this, and Philip, who is also going to vlog on this for a Russian YouTube channel, he is going to love this because he knows that he can advance too and he can learn more. He's now very into, you know, cameras and gears, so I'm very excited about that, because it means that he can learn how to use it properly, and you can too, because then you can go in and look on all these kind of videos on YouTube on how to set your ISO, how to set your shutter speed, and you can learn aperture, and you can learn all that on this small device. Good work, Sony, I like that. One other thing I want to talk about is that you can shoot in 120 frames per second in this. So it means that you can shoot slow motion. That I love, of course, that you can shoot high quality slow motion with this one and not just on your phone. On your phone you can see that it's taken with the phone sometimes. But this one, it opens up the creativity, of course, for you when you're doing filmmaking and doing content creation and videos for social media. Though I have to say that this camera, you have to have some sort of high-speed SD card in order for you to actually shoot in 120 frames per second, which I don't have. I had a normal SD card that I thought was super fancy, but no, I didn't have any fancy SD card, so I could not, I can't show you how the 120 frames per second looks like on this camera. So that is something I need to buy, of course. I've been trying out this camera now, and I have some conclusions to state out when I just try this out a little bit outside. So I want to walk you through my conclusion, and I would love to know yours in the comments section below. But here is my conclusion. I absolutely think that this is a camera that vloggers, content creator can start with. If you just are starting out, it's not a super high price point. If I compare it to other cameras like my Canon 1DX Mark, that's a quite higher level on the money you need to put out. But this is very affordable if you're just starting out and want to start to create content. So for new beginners, yes, I think this can be a really good camera for you to buy. This is just my first overall thoughts of this camera. If you want to get some more in-depth review of this camera, please let me know in the comments section below if you want me to do an updated version on this review on this camera. So let me know in the comment section below. The first overview over the camera is very light. It's not like my 1DX Mark that is super heavy. You can't really vlog with that, and that is something you really want to have when you are vlogging and doing content creation for your social media. You want something light, you want something that isn't a pain to drag around. I always drag myself to bring my 1DX Mark because it's super heavy, and you do not want to use it outside your own home because it's so big and it's so complicated to bring with you. But this is just to open up and you have everything good to go. I like that. It gives you very nice quality, gives you, if you shoot in, for instance, 4K, it's a smaller sensor, so I would say I'm going to shoot in 4K, and I would say that's going to be my main setting on this one to get better quality with this smaller sensor. It's really okay sound if you put this on, and yeah, you can bring, of course, an extra microphone. It's starting fast. I can use this grip, so it's very convenient to put up and just talk if I want to talk to the camera. Also going around and shooting in vertical mode and taking B-rolls of the things around me goes very smooth and effortless. A minus though, Sony. The guy who designed this, please, the battery. Think again. You can better. You can do better. I know for sure you can. Okay, so that's my quick overview and my thoughts about this camera. Let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are. Do you have any better advice than this Sony camera? What would you suggest people that just starting out with content creation and filmmaking, videography, everything? What do you think they should buy for their video making? Let me know in the comment section below and let us help each other out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend if you find it valuable, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and put on the notification bell if you want to see more content like this and on filmmaking, social media content, all this little goodie stuff that I can bring to the table. Let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!